Hello guys. Welcome to my channel. Today's video is about what's happening in Texas.
Good evening and thank you for joining us. We're going to begin with breaking news. The deadly winter weather emergency unfolding across Texas and much of the South is becoming even more dangerous tonight, with millions of Americans heading into another night of brutal cold without heat, power, or clean water. Imagine that.
There are millions of people who are living without power right now in Texas, as we told you. They are cold. Some are even dying. This is a debacle of historic proportions after this severe winter storm knocked out the power grid.
Arctic temperatures and rolling blackouts hammering Texas as the country sees record lows throughout the South and Plains states. More than 3 million homes and businesses without power and heat.
Oh my God.
This morning, misery in Texas.
It's really freezing. It's horrible.
Millions statewide spending another night in the dark without electricity, heat, and for a growing number, running water. Flooding homes, only adding to the nightmare.
Nearly 4.5 million customers went without electricity Tuesday, and by Wednesday over 3.1 million Texans still didn't have the lights turned on. The big question here: why are millions of people in Texas still without power? Well, to answer this question we have to know that in the US has 3 power grids. One covers the eastern US, another the western states, and the Texas grid covers nearly the entire state. The grid has been thrust into the national spotlight as extreme energy demand and overloaded frozen utility plants contributed to widespread power outages across Texas. The bottom line: Texas has dodged federal regulation for years by having its own power grid, and that what caused a massive failure, and this why exactly are millions of people in Texas still without power. On Thursday, President Joe Biden declared states of emergency in Texas and Oklahoma and authorized the Federal Emergency Management Agency FEMA to provide generators and supplies to states affected by the severe winter weather. Specifically, FEMA has provided 60 generators and fuel to support water treatment plants, hospitals, and nursing homes in Texas. Now, what makes the situation more devastating? Their leaders instead of steps up and act immediately to help peoples. They asked people stop bitching. Texas mayor resigns after telling residents desperate for power and heat only the strong will survive. His post said, "No one owes you or your family anything, nor is it the local government's responsibility to support you during trying times like this. Sink or swim, it's your choice. The city and county, along with power providers or any other service, owes you nothing. I'm sick and tired of people looking for a damn handout."
There's now a backlash after Texas Senator Ted Cruz left his state in the middle of this emergency to go on vacation in Cancun. The images were everywhere today, showing the Texas senator with his family boarding that flight to Mexico. The senator's team even asking Houston police in the middle of the emergency to help escort the senator at the Houston airport.
Seriously, what the fuck are you doing?
While millions of Texans remain without power and don't have access to clean water or food, Senator Ted Cruz has fled to Mexico for a beach vacation. If we go back to 2012, Senator Ted Cruz is the same person who voted against an aid package in the wake of Superstorm Sandy, who hit New York and New Jersey. Seriously, this is not a politics. What type of person who refused helps when a big parts of New York and New Jersey were underwater from a freak hurricane? And many peoples had no food and no power. Well, as for now, we need to stand side by side and help Texas. It doesn't matter which politics side you belong. And let's hope this shameful behavior's going changes. And remember, it's going to change only with your vote, and choose the right person. Now let's watch an amazing human behavior. A man who opened his furniture store to peoples for free.
Furniture store owner known as Mattress Mac generously opened 2 stores in Houston as overnight shelters. Grateful families forced from their homes slept on the floor samples. Look, you can see the price tag on this recliner.
This is the type of behavior that gives peoples hope. And we all should learn from it. Thank you guys for watching. See you next video. Subscribe, like, and leave a comment.